What if I was to tell you that I could prevent you from having any diseases or any illnesses later on in your life? How much would you pay for that? Well, let me be clear. I can't do that for you, and I'll never say that. But that is my goal, really, as a chiropractor, is really to focus on prevention. After all, that's what chiropractic is all about. And unfortunately, there's no way for me to possibly to quantify and say, if I give you an adjustment, that's going to prevent you from having cancer. I wish I could say that, but there's no way to scientifically prove it. However, I will say this, and this is very interesting. In 1976, Dr. Ronald Perot, Chief of Cancer Research Prevention, which is kind of interesting, at New York University, measured 107 individuals and found that those people under long-term chiropractic care had a 200% greater immune response than people with other serious diseases such as cancer and things like that. And actually, people with those type of diseases, he found that the people who had received chiropractic care had a 400% greater immune response than. So that just shows that getting adjusted will boost your immune system. And of course, we all know what the immune system is responsible for. Everything. It keeps you healthy. It's the reason when the Black Plague took over Europe in the 1600s, only 2/3 of Europe died. Not all of Europe died. And what was the thing that saved the population of Europe back in the 1600s? The immune system. And so the best defense is the best offense, and the best offense is to have a great immune system. And that's really what we try to do for you. So I wish there was some way I could tell you, hey, we're preventing you from heart disease. We're preventing you from liver failure. We're preventing you from cancer. I wish I could say that. But I know in my heart that if I give you an adjustment, and I know because it's been said time and time again and proven time and time again, chiropractic will improve your immune function. After all, this information is almost 40 years old. But it's not common knowledge. Nobody out there knows about this. Nobody out there knows that if you go to your chiropractor, you will have a greater immune response. I will tell you that 90% of my patients don't get sick because they come here on a regular basis, especially the ones that have been coming for a long time and keeping up with their maintenance. I like to see patients for years to come. I want to be part of your healthcare team. I want to be just one of those cogs in your healthcare wheel. And I want to make sure that we can do whatever we can to ensure that you have great health. Because you guys don't want to take more medication, do you? You don't want to have more surgery. Well, what if we can prevent you from that? I'm not going to say that we absolutely do, but I know that we play a big part in that. And we see that time and time again, especially when we look at x-rays change and we can see discs get better and we see people's body function improve. And that happens every single day in our clinic. Whether or not there's some scientific document that proves that happens, we know it happens, we see it happen, and the patients will tell you that it happens. So I'm asking you, and this is a call, I want you to talk to people and share your chiropractic testimonial because this stuff is too valuable to let go. It's too valuable not to spread the word and let people know what's going on here. This stuff is amazing. I will tell you this for myself. I haven't taken a flu shot in 12 years. The last time I took one, I was violently ill. So I said, I'm not going to do it and see what happens. I have not had the flu in 12 years since I've been getting adjusted. And it's incredible. I rarely ever get sick. And if I do, it's for a day, I sleep it off, and my body heals itself. Of course, I get adjusted to make sure my body's working as optimum as it can. In my opinion, the immune system's like a muscle. The more resistance you give it, the better it's going to get. If your kids are around other kids that are sick, good. I want them to be exposed to that. Let them build up an immunity. Let them build up a tolerance. We've got to work our immune systems just like we work everything else. We're so paranoid about being exposed to things, but a little bit of exposure is good for you. It allows your body to get those microbes just without having any type of injection or without doing anything crazy like that, and it gives it a chance to fight it naturally. So build up your immune system, get protected, get checked, get adjusted.